Hey guys, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the algorithm to work in your favor. So apologize for the sun. It's a beautiful day outside, so I'm just going to go outside later. But right now, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get the algorithm to work in your favor. I'm just apologizing for the camera quality and how it's not really showing my face because the sun is blurring in my eyes. But yeah, let's get started. So thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. In this video, I'm going to be going over how you can get the algorithm to work in your favor, and I'll also be talking a little bit about the algorithm so that you can get an understanding of how it works and what you need to do to take advantage of it. So let's get started. So the algorithm on TikTok is extremely powerful. It's literally designed to keep people within the app and stay there scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So with that being said, it relies on two things for the algorithm to really push your videos: attention from users and the amount of videos. Now, this is why people say like their views are dropping, or they're like, oh, I'm not getting as much engagement, blah, 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 maybe on Shadowband. Not always the case. It's usually because they fail to get one of these things, if not both. Whether their attention from users are dropping, maybe their content quality is dropping, maybe the amount of videos they made aren't the same. A lot of those factors play into the role as to why they're not getting, not used as they should. So how do you get more attention? How do you maximize that? Well, it's simple. Understand the idea of Blue Ocean Strategy. So what is Blue Ocean Strategy? Well, for one, it's a book that you can read. I haven't read it yet, but I have a good understanding of it since I've been taught by people that, understand it and have taught me that exact same concept. So what it is a strategy where that it's pretty much unknown. Well, not unknown, but not tapped into, and it's something that you could take advantage of. So, for example, a blue ocean strategy would be. Oh, let me see if I. Sorry about that. Um, Blue ocean strategy is basically an understanding that something is untapped, and you tap into that knowing that since it's untapped, it's something that you can take advantage of and excel with. So that's pretty much what you want to do. Is you want to make niche specific videos so that you can attract people to a specific audience and grow a large following from there. So, something like a red ocean strategy would be something that's very oversaturated. You know, like for example, I don't know, let's say like um, a specific trend, let's say on TikTok, like a specific trend that everyone's doing, that it's kind of getting old, and you can tell that people just do it for like views. Something like that would be a red ocean strategy since it's not viable and it only is temporary. Something like a blue ocean strategy technically can be temporary, but it at least has a lot of volume to it, and it's also untapped, which makes it easier for you to take advantage of and get a large attraction from. So you basically want to make niche specific videos, like I said, so that you can attract that specific audience. Now, you want to make a niche specific video, include solid content, and have videos with a target audience, which is pretty much the niche specific video. So in that niche specific video, let's say you're targeting college athletes. College athletes on TikTok. Let's say you're targeting, or high schoolers that want to be college athletes. Let's say you have a program that teaches people how they can not only improve their athletic abilities but also get in touch with high, coaches, top coaches, top recruiters, etc. And you teach them how they can optimize their profile, how they can optimize their like videotapes, how they can make it look good, so that coaches can take interest in them, blah blah blah. And you teach them, the ins and outs of that stuff. You can, in those videos, obviously that's very niche specific since you have a set audience, and you can use that to make your video, have solid engaging content, and have that audience be the targeted audience. So something that would be like a red ocean strategy would be doing like trends and dances and stuff like that. Like I said, temporary stuff. Something like a niche specific ideal video is ideal. So make sure to niche down and make sure that once you have your set niche, you niche down to find something specific and kind of untapped to the point where you can get tons of attention and tons of views. So another concept that I want you guys to understand is competition. There's so many users that are uploading videos, and a lot of them tend to do well, some don't. And how do you stand out or have an edge on them? Well, one way to do that is to get as much engagement as possible, and you can do that in the following ways. You can maximize your watch time, so basically, in other words, view retention, or maximizing sharing the video. And I recommend focusing more on retention and increasing that retention, basically maximizing watch time. That way, you can have the algorithm continue to push and push your videos, and obviously you get good retention out of that, and that's obviously a really good sign that your videos are doing well. So instead of telling people to like the video or follow, tell them to watch more, because either way, they're probably going to follow you from that ad regardless. So if you can convince them to continue to watch your videos, or check out a different video that you have, or check out your website or whatever, they'll end up following you and liking your stuff anyway. So why not convince them to watch more of your stuff so that they can eventually follow you, like, with 100% doubt, with no doubt in their mind. Sorry. So that's something that you should definitely take into consideration instead of telling them to like the video or follow. It's pretty much very cookie cutter, and if you want to stand out from the rest and get more and more engagement, I think that's one very key way to stand out from every other person. So how can you get the algorithm to work in your favor? Well, if you're not getting high engagement, the algorithm is going to push your content. If you're getting high engagement, the algorithm is going to push your content more and more, right? So thus, the algorithm is pushing your content to more and more people, giving you a bigger chance to increase your views, your followers, your engagement, and obviously you can convert that into sales or leads if you have a brand. So that's how you can get it to work in your favor. So if your video does well and stops, let's say like your video does well and stops increasing the engagement suddenly, I think you need to understand that your competitors are either making better content, or um, there's so many of those videos to the point where the competition, is pretty stagnant in terms of the qualities of the videos, and they're pretty much the same as yours. And because of that, the videos are going to decrease in engagement. So once you revamp that strategy, once you revamp the content that you make and make it more engaging and find better ways to do it, rather than having your competitors catch up to you, you can continue to produce, and get more engagement. So in summary, maximize the engagement by increasing your viewers' watch time and focusing on the output of videos that you make as well. So you want to focus your content on how you can keep your audience for longer periods while also continuing to check out your videos and end up following you for more. So that's pretty much how you win. That's pretty much how you can get the algorithm to work in your favor. So what are you waiting for? What's stopping you from doing so? So pretty much that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I don't want to keep it running for too long. This is, I think, 7.5 minutes is more than enough for you, I guess. So thanks for checking out this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next video, and hope you got some good value out of it. So thanks for checking it out.